Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? This is a video. I just want to take a minute and talk about Charlie Kirk um, and how I feel about it, about him being murdered, assassinated, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm first. I'm going to say off the bat, I was never a fan of Charlie Kirk. I 90% of what he spoke about, I was not in favor of. I didn't support, and I just don't support those beliefs. I'm not conservative. I'm not liberal. I do lean a little bit more towards the liberal side. I'm not gonna lie, but I consider myself neutral. Just wanted to get that part out of the way. But I do want to say is that I think what happened was disgusting. I think it was an act of terrorism just because it wasn't some extremist, religious extremist. It was an extremist in another direction. Now, as of this video, um, the shooter has not been found yet. Has not been identified. There have been suspects brought in for questioning who have since been released. Um, Aside from that, yeah, the person is still out there. Now, like I said, I don't support. I didn't support most of what he believed in, most of what he talked about. There were a few times when he would shut people down, and I'd be on his side because usually the person was just talking shit, and we're just there to get their 15 minutes of fame. Um, but what's bothering me now are the people that didn't like him that are now going online and supporting what happened, supporting the shooter, saying that what that this was a good thing and all this other garbage. But was he really that bad of a person? All he did was debate people. All he did was challenge people, his beliefs versus theirs. Now, most of the time, yeah, he could be arrogant and obnoxious, and kind of an asshole. But all he's doing is debating people. The people he was arguing with were going there and basically doing what he's doing, only from their side of the fence. And if they were winning the argument, let's say, they would be just as arrogant as he was. But anyway, that's all done with. I haven't watched all his videos. I've watched quite a few, just out of interest. Most of them they would just come up on my feed, and I was like, okay, what's this guy saying today? Um, but I think shooting somebody because you don't share their beliefs. Now, I'm just going by the assumptions that are being made right now of why this person did it. Um, but shooting someone for that in front of thousands of people, um, someone with family, someone with friends, someone with a lot of love with loved ones, um, it's disgusting. It's wrong, and the person had no right whatsoever to do that. And what is the difference between you doing that because he didn't share your beliefs versus a extremist, a religious extremist who shoots someone and kills someone because they didn't share how is it any different? He was never dangerous. He didn't go out and threaten anybody or kill anybody. All he did was do what you would have done on a debating team in high school, only more flamboyantly, more out there, and he was like the guy running it. But essentially, he was not a villain. A bit of a jerk, yeah, um, in my opinion. But did he deserve this? Absolutely not. And again, all the people that are praising the shooter and saying this is a good thing, you guys are assholes. I'm sorry. I didn't share his beliefs, but he had no reason to have this happen to him. And maybe some people say, oh, I'm lying or I'm contradicting myself. It's like, no, I'm not. Everybody, you have the right to believe in what you want to believe in. You have the right to say what you want to say, and you have the right to practice your beliefs as long as it's not harming somebody else, as long as you're not forcing someone else to believe in what you believe in. Now, this person had their beliefs, and they were welcome to believe in whatever they want, but once they took it to the level of murder, then no, that's not a step too far. That is just evil. And comment below. Tell me what you think of it. like, subscribe, whatever. I wasn't even going to say that about this video because of just the topic, the subject matter. But yeah, comment below. I just want to know what other people think about it. And don't hate me for these are just my opinions. These are my beliefs. And if your opinions, your beliefs about it are different, yeah, please comment below because I wouldn't mind a little back and forth. Doesn't mean I want you to come and shoot me because I'm not going to do that to you. But just tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about it. Was it in your mind the right thing, the wrong thing, a good thing, a bad thing? To me, it was despicable. It was evil, and yeah, and it was a form, in my opinion, of internal terrorism. Now, I don't live in the States, I live in Canada, but our rules and laws are quite, like, a lot of them are quite the same. We got different attitudes about, say, like gun control and that sort of thing. Um, but most of the rules are unchangeable, and you just don't go around shooting somebody. Even in Canada, you have a right of, you have a freedom of speech. You have all those same things, and in the States, it's right there. In one of the rules, freedom of speech. It's in the amendments. I think is it the first, fifth? I don't know the order of them, but yeah, but it doesn't say go and kill someone because what their freedom, what they're speaking freely about, differs from yours. Like, it just, I don't know. And to his family and his friends, even if I don't share your views, my heart does go out to you, and I sympathize, I empathize, and I hope that you can get through this. Not get over. You don't really get over something like losing a family, a loved one, especially in such a terrible way. But I just, I hope you have some strength and you pull through it, and and all the best. And that being said, yeah, like I said, comment below, tell me what you think of it, and I guess until the next one, bye.